I'm an activist first and foremost, but I've focused on using communications to advance activism, because if we don't communicate, we won't change the world. As we all know, we're in this age of disinformation now. There's falsehood everywhere. Disinformation is the nature of the age. My message is we have to practice modern communication techniques to cut through all the fog and all the falsehood and all the distortion, or we're not going to succeed. We have this kind of quaint idea that really good ideas kind of magically sell themselves. And we don't like selling. That's manipulative. That's dirty. Well, when you're selling the truth, it's not dirty. It's actually necessary. My book and my life and my career have been about activist communications, communications for social change, communications for the greater good. I started out as a radical, long hair, hippie, high school dropout, photojournalist, taking pictures of riots and tear gas and rock stars. Then I became an activist and helped take over city government, legalize weed in our college town, start an underground newspaper, learning all along the principles of activist communications that I talk about in this book. And I later then went on to start a public relations company to only work on causes and progress and justice for the good guys, social and racial justice and gender justice and climate justice and criminal justice reform. You have to make a priority of communicating to the public in ways that work. Your messages have to be simple, and you have to repeat them and repeat them and repeat them till you're more than sick to death of what you're saying. Only then has anyone heard you. And if you're invisible, you're not powerful. Visibility is power. Communications is power, because we're in a perception-dominated era. Perception is reality. And this is why I started Fenton Communications, because I thought there should be a PR firm that didn't lie and actually worked for the people. I've been very fortunate that I've always worked on what I believed in and also succeeded and built a business doing that. The book is called The Activist Media Handbook, Lessons from 50 Years as a Progressive Agitator. What I'm trying to do in this book is distill what I've learned in this career as an activist communicator so that people can use the principles of modern communications to advance social change and justice, because believe me, the bad guys on the corporate side are using communications principles for evil, so we need to use it for good.